Hello again, everybody. This is X with DinkMTG, here to do an unboxing on, well, the Academic by the Tolarian Community College Kickstarter. Now, this deck box has not been officially released yet, only through Kickstarter. It is made by GameGenix, so I'm really hoping that GameGenix does come out with the, well, generic or the regular version. But first, let's see what we get, as I've been really minimalistic when it comes to deck boxes. In fact, most of the time I just use like a Stanley Parts box, or I'm more minimal, as I said, and just using something like the Ultimate Card Boulder. Now, this is mostly just going to be an unboxing because, as for review, this thing's amazing. I haven't even used it, but I know it's really good. From other reviews I've seen, I highly recommend checking out FDS's review. I believe his name's Nate. So Nate, really great job. I really like your review, and no way do I think I could do any better or top what you say. But let's just unbox this, see what we get, and go from there. Of course, we need some abnormally sized scissors to open this. Let's go and see what we're getting. Now, if you haven't noticed, the deck box does come in various colors. It's just a basic black and purple color. In fact, we actually got the compressible or the size morph divider that I'll also be looking at here. Look at that. That is very, very nice packaging. Now, I care more so what's inside the box, so I really don't want the packaging to cause any influence, but this is very nice for the experience. And here's the deck box itself, and here are a few bonus, if you will. Very nice. I guess I'm the 31,240th supporter. Very nice to have something with a professor's signature, because I have really been wanting to get an autograph from him. I do have an autograph from Bryant Cook from the Epic Storm. This is very nice to add to the collection, but we care more about the deck box itself, so let's look into that. Here's the deck box, and most of the time I prefer Ultimate Guard, but this is actually really nice. In fact, this is probably my first GameGenix deck box I've gotten. We got some silica, which as kids do not eat. As adults, still don't eat. We'll just be tossing that. In fact, if you want good use for silica, put it with your foil cards. It really helps straighten them out. We have the very famous plastic divider. Yes, famous and not infamous, because it's for good use. Really, that's a lot sturdier than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be probably like the thickness of a top loader, but that is very nice. Probably give myself a bruise if I keep doing that, so it's not. Let's see what we got here. It actually feels really nice as well. Now, this doesn't feel as premium as the Xeno skin, but it feels really nice. One thing they do advertise is a very minimalistic approach to it by being able to store the lid away. I myself haven't already run into that issue, but I can see where some situations of not wanting that to get in the way. Now, right here should be the drawers. Oh, that's where they're at. This flap is very nice and contained, so I never had any drawers fall out, or trays, as Ultimate Guard calls them. That's very nice to have them be covered in, you know what they say, out of sight and out of mind. Huh, that's interesting. The extraction isn't as smooth as I was hoping it to be. Here's the drawer that flips open. So if you have any tokens and or any other extra cards you have in here, you can use this to kind of as a notch to grab your cards, because when cards are flush against four corners, a little difficult to get out unless you pour out the contents. But that flap does solve it. And if you don't want that to happen, when you pull this out, you don't want that to go flat on you. If you do, you might get some dice to fall out if you're using it 4 dice. Just flip it over to the other side and get this solid, or this non-opening closure. Here's a top drawer, which has the same function as well. I myself am just going to put in this order, that way I can get out my dice, because most likely I'm going to put dice in there. Right here I'll probably put my tokens, or actually the deck goes there, of course. Yeah, I really would like to have more to say, but I actually can't, because this is a great deck box. Look how much it fits. It fits so many things. As I said, I highly recommend you check out other reviews. I just wanted this to be more of an unboxing and more of an overview. See what we get. Look at that. This is a very nice idea, taking compressible foam, putting dividers on it. I'm wondering if you can make your own by just going to a fabric store, getting some foam, some dense or non-dense foam, because the more dense it is, the harder it is to compress, and be able to create your own just by gluing the 2 dividers. In fact, GameGenix sells these dividers. In fact, that's what I use here. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, just with the Tolarian logo on it. Oh yes, it is, the size and everything. We just don't have the side flap, because of course instead we have the foam. But I guess if you did want to make your own, you could just get some foam and get 2 of these on it. That way you have your very own compressible, or as they call it, the size morph divider. But really nice to have. Of course, in hindsight, maybe I should have ordered more to add to a collection, but just having one is a lot better than none. And that's a very brief unboxing. I do apologize if maybe this wasn't what you're looking for, but if it was something that helped you may decide if you want to look into getting one, unfortunately you may have to just go through a third party or something like eBay, because the Kickstarter is out. Now I really do hope King Janks once again does come out with a generic or the regular version, maybe not exactly the TCC version, but actually I'm really liking this, and I do hope the other one comes out, that way I can pick up some more on that, and maybe even get the XL or the bigger size. I think the other one's 244. That would be great for Commander, because with Commander you always have tokens. But for now, I'm good to go. I really do enjoy it. If you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. We'd really appreciate that. Until next time, you know how we do it. Stay dank.